Ladies and gentlemen, what you see right now is a team comprised of only players that have been traded. These are the only players that have been traded so far. And somehow, they nearly comprise to make up a whole team. If I had rights to every single player in the game, then I would easily have a whole team. But I do not have rights to all players that have been traded. The challenge is, can this team win a Stanley Cup? Only 1 year. But were players the only, let's just say, assets that were traded? No, they were not. Draft picks were traded. But how do draft picks play a role in a 1 year simulation? Very, very simple. I will trade those picks to acquire more players. I am not allowed to trade any player on this existing roster as well as this existing roster. But outside of that, I am free to do what I please. So let's get to work. I recorded a video of this either yesterday or 2 days ago. I think 2 days ago. And then Alex Tuck got traded before I could even upload the video. So I really couldn't do much, because now the video will be updated or outdated. So what am I gonna do? I gotta trade for a sniper. And what sniper do I want? Well, Tage Thompson wants to join the team, and you know what? That should be a pretty good start. So we're going to trade away the Blackhawks' first round pick. 1-for-1 does not go through. So yes, this is what the 4th overall pick was. It came from Chicago, which was traded, as well as a Calgary Flames 2nd, which was traded in the Nemitz deal. Here is the Darren Raddysh trade. The Darren Raddysh trade could not make the big difference, so we're going to have the Joseph Woll trade. Alright, neither of those trades could make a difference, so we're going to have... Was this the Truck trade? No. This was the Byram trade. So the Byram and Nemitz trade for Tage Thompson. But I do know something from last time's recording. Reinhart had a modified no trade. If for some reason he wants to play for us, Sam Reinhart wants to play for us, I'm putting in 4 first-round picks for Sam Reinhart. I'm putting in a 3rd. Declined. 5 first-round picks for Reinhart. It was worth a shot. But you know what else was worth a shot? Kyle Connor. Actually, no. Kucherov was available. He does not want to play for me. I remember, was it Kyle Connor? Kyle Connor is available. So I'm going to go after this sniper. With all 5 first-round picks once again, declined. That's fair. But I remember Connor Bedard didn't have any claws, so I'm just going to test it out for fun. Could it work? Probably not. But do they want all... Yes. They want all 5 first-round picks. They do. Okay. So now we just got to go into serious mode. Okay, so Tage Thompson, he's going to be our first-line sniper. It says power forward, but he snipes like crazy in this game. So it's going to be Thompson on the right, Eklund in the center, to Chuck. Then we got Eklund. No. This is the 3. So then you got a power forward, a playmaker, and a 2-way. I don't think Tuck will do our sniping. So I think we're going to get one more sniper. But Alex Tuck? That just opens up another player. Hold on. Caulfield usually pops off in this game too. Darren Radish trade. Can you make the difference? No. Joseph Wall trade. Can you make the difference? No. Where did this 3rd-round pick come from? I forgot. Can you make the difference? Okay, Darren Radish trade, you have to make the difference now. Okay. Florida Panthers 2nd-round pick. Come on. All this for Caulfield. Oof. Lightning first. 3 first-round picks. Oh, come on. Alright. This is the highest I'll go. Caulfield is not available. That's all I gotta really know. Caulfield is not available. Okay, that would have been funny if I could get Alex Ovechkin. Ooh, DeBrincat could have been big. Kempe? Kempe would have also been pretty big. And wow, we're back where we started. So I guess there's only one guy that makes sense. Troy Terry. Except he doesn't want to come to the team. Oh, why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, so I guess we gotta get Seth Jarvis. Two firsts. Can the Darren Radish trade be the difference, please? The Darren Radish trade is never the difference. Okay? Finally, the Philly third. Jarvis will not be acquired. Columbus. Can we get Kirill Marchenko? Yes, we can. So I'm just going to take a look at the top 6 now and just reorder things. And yeah, we need a playmaker. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our top line is actually looking really good. I think these 2 power forwards will be able to get the job done. But you know what would help? Oh my goodness. The line chemistry is actually insane. And McMichael, he's primary as center. Jeez. This team's actually looking really good already. The top 6 is complete. So you know what that means? We got to get to the defense. And I need a defensive defenseman. They want to trade away Trouba, but I can't get him. They want to trade away Gudis, I can't get him. They want to trade away Carlson, I can get him, but he's a two-way defender. I'm just going to take a look at if there's a player who's a defensive defenseman that the team actually wants to trade already. Doughty, Dumoulin, Ceci, he's a defensive defenseman, and Edmondson, he's also a defensive defenseman. But I feel like we can do better. I was just interested in Spurgeon and see what's going on. That would have been huge if you wanted to go to our team. One thing I noticed is that the Rangers wanted to trade away a defender. So if they're already interested in selling, I'm buying. The Rangers are listed as a conservative buyer. I mean, almost everyone's a buyer. Okay, let's see if the Columbus Blue Jackets have any defensive defensemen. Denton Matei. Yeah, he's offensive. Severson's two-way. Provorov, I can't trade for him. The Blackhawks are sellers, but I remember they don't have anything. Wait, no, they have one. They have one defensive defenseman, I thought. Yeah, he's not going to be found here. I thought it was Alex Vlasic, but maybe he got signed. Oh, here he is. Okay. So Alex Vlasic, if they're listed as sellers, let's see what I can get. So every single pick down to this pick right here is tradable. Everything below it is not tradable. So I currently have 6 first round picks and 1 second. So I'm going to try to get a, oh my god. I just got away with that. The The Flames are sellers. I don't think they have any good defensemen. Actually, Kevin Ball. He's a defensive defenseman. Hold on. Could I just get him for the second? No. No chance. Just one first. Okay, I'm going to put in this 4th round pick right here, which I'm not allowed to trade. Because I'm just going to free up roster spots, because I unfortunately inherited the AHL. So, I'm going to trade away all these 4th round picks to Calgary for their 2031 4th round pick. Okay, this one would actually be league approved. Let me get 1 7th round pick in 2031. Boom. Okay. So now let's go back up to Calgary. Kevin Ball. 1st round pick. Straight up. No. Different 1st round pick. Straight up. No. My most valuable 1st round pick. Straight up. Yes. Now let's take a look at the defense then. Because we got Radish and Byram line 1. Nemitz Ball line 2. Vlasic Kesselring line 3. So yeah, I think this team is set defensively. Offensively, I'll take a look. I mean, this is line 1. Actually, let's just say this is our top 6. And then we have 2 permanent spots here. Colton can easily play. Greenway could. But I think what I need to do is acquire 3 forwards to play bottom 6 minutes. As a Devils fan, I'm immediately just going to go to New Jersey. Did I just completely miss him? Okay, yeah, I completely missed him. Bukestad, there we go. Think about this, New Jersey. Straight up for a 2nd round pick. Okay? So I'm going to put in my least valuable 1st round pick and then ask them for a 2nd. They're willing to trade away a 2nd, but they will not do it. How about a 2nd the next year? Okay, see, I'm not completely barking up the wrong tree. Now I'm going to ask for your 3rd. They're totally unwilling now. Alright. 2 fourths. 1 4th. No pick, just the 1st. Okay. Vogel has no value. I could trade for him. 2nd round pick. They would accept this. So yeah, we're going to go to edit lines. And of course they mess up my perfect chem. Here we go. Perfect chem is back. And you know what I realized? We don't really have any depth shooting. We just have power forward, power forward, power forward. And again, I'm a Devils fan, so I'm interested in one particular Devil. His name is Dawson Mercer. His trade value isn't even that high. I have 3 first-round picks left. 1 for Mercer. I thought that was the most valuable one. Looks like I'm going to have to trade 2 first-round picks. So I get 2 second-round picks back. A second and 2 fourths. Here we go. Here will be our lines. Once again, my perfect lineup has been messed up by the game. Center / left wing, so we're going to play him here. So now we have a sniper, a young two-way, and a young two-way. Where's Bukestad? I guess Bukestad's primary center. There he is. And just to check, Greenway would be the guy washed. Or scratched, not washed. Okay. Because now we have 2 power forwards and a grinder. They will play essential bottom minutes. And the defense looks complete. So does that mean we just traded for a goalie? I acquired these picks from the Devils. What goalie can I possibly get? The goalie's got to be better than an 86. Because then what's the point of the upgrade? The upgrade means nothing. I'm looking for, like, yeah. Can we get Jake Ottinger? Okay. There's got to be like an AHL guy I inherited that could be put in this deal. Martin. Martin, please. No! Both of these dudes. Oh my god. This guy wasn't part of the original team, right? He was an AHL guy. Oh my god. I just got Jake Ottinger. Hold on. Hold on. Tkachuk goes here. Kyrou goes here. McMichael all the way to the left. Samsonovich here. Mercer here. The offense is complete. There was nothing I would want to add to this team on offense. On defense, I acquired 2 solid defensive defensemen. He has high top 6. He has medium top 4. So yeah, I do think he would be the better player there. Byram, he should be solid. But yeah, Radish doesn't really have much room to improve. But the chemistry looks great. And in between the pipes, we got Jake Ottinger. And backing him up, Joseph Wall. Unless our coach is an absolute moron, we should be easily in the playoffs. But yeah, at the deadline, I have nothing to trade. I genuinely have nothing to trade. Sir, I want to make the finals. Is that possible? So here we go. Two big wins, 3 big losses. Because everything's bigger in the state of Mississippi. No, I'm just kidding. That's Texas. But the Mississippi Misfits. The logo's low-key fire. Their alternate jerseys low-key fire. Their home jersey's solid. Their away jersey's kind of garbage. But I'll fix that. But Jake Ottinger, oh my god. Okay, our coach has to be like an absolute dimwit. Okay, is our coach an absolute moron or are we just sucking? Coaching staff. Coach, come on. Like, come on, defense. You gotta serve him. Yeah, our first line has a negative plus minus. That's weird. I'm gonna try again. But 8, 10, and 2. So we only have 8 wins in our first 20 games. Okay, and 10-3 against the Florida Panthers. Technically, they're defending champs in the game. So yeah, ever since that check-in, we've been 3-1, 4-1 now. The defending champs again. We beat them. Okay, did I just need to say hi? But yeah, it looks like they're hopefully gonna figure it out. Once again, we're replacing the Nashville Predators So we're in probably the best division in hockey. Because, like, the Avalanche, Stars, Wild, they're better than. I mean, in the game, who knows? Because we also got teams like the Jets who randomly pop off, the Blackhawks who randomly pop off year one sometimes. Who knows? But also, the game hates the Mammoth. Except now the Mammoth are in first place. So maybe the Jets will be in eighth place. No, they're in second. Some things never change. But right now, we're not really looking super great. We're just kind of mid. Except mid is enough to be third place. I'll take it. But an Avalanche round one matchup sounds like torture. I think I might rather have a wild card spot and play the Mammoth. The Mammoth have been passed. So yeah, I'd play the Mammoth round one just fine. Once again, I have nothing to trade, but I just want to see who's on the trade block. Oh, that's our Darren Radish. Yeah, we're not trading him. I'm not actually going to make any trades. I'm just taking a look at the team. Thompson, you've picked it up. To Chuck, did you lead? Yeah, he's leading. Eklund's looking solid. And here's Marchenko. Yeah, he's sniping for us. Kyrie's looking great. Tuck's looking great. And then we got Radish, Byram, Nemitz. Vlasic's kind of lagging. And Ball is also not really improving it overall. He's actually stayed the same. So this team seems to lack a little bit of depth performance. The depth pieces are not stepping up, but if they can when we're in the playoffs, when everyone's looking at you, when you're the big primetime game, will you be able to step up? We're 4 points out of second. We're not even that far from first. But we're also not that far from wild card contention. So this is, again, it's a tight division. Like right now we're tied with the Jets. And they're creeping up. Like the Jets might overtake us right now. We might be in fourth. But 2 big wins. Here's the final stretch. We have overtaken the Mammoth. Let's go, Grayson Ferrario. Hopefully that helps him out a lot. Okay, we're 7 points behind first. I do not expect to get first. Actually, first place is kind of a curse in this game. So don't give me first. Don't give me first. And that is not a good sign. We lose to the Mammoth right before we're probably going to play them. Actually, it's the Jets who we might play. It's a toss-up. They're fighting over me. And the Mammoth are the team that makes the playoffs. To show you how stacked this division is, the Stars missed the playoffs, the Wild missed the playoffs. Like Maple Leaf, Senators, Bruins missing the playoffs. That's not a big deal. Wow, the Golden Knights fall off is crazy. Can this team win the cup? Can we do it? The Mississippi Misfits have a humongous opportunity. They lose game one. Can they bounce back? Yes, they can. Can they take a lead? No, they cannot. But can we tie it? Yes, we can. A humongous game 5 in Mississippi. And we win. Do we have to resort to a game 7? Or will we win game 6? And we win. The same score they beat us in our last regular season game, 1-0. But we have the Colorado Avalanche. They are 4-1. But they're going to get belt. They're going to get belt again. They're not going to get it 3 times. We're going to see. They might be able to bounce back. They do bounce back. A critical game 5 in Colorado. They take a 3-1 lead. It's 5-1 now. They have now won 3 straight games. Our run might come to an end. Can the Mississippi Misfits win this game? Come on. Yes! Samsonovich, an OG member of this team, may have just clinched us. Oh my god, Brent Burns. Brent Burns. There's only one way to do this. I am closing my eyes. Oh, God. Oh, that's rough. We lose game 6, overtime, to quite possibly the best team in the world. And let's see if they will be the eventual Stanley Cup champions. They will be. So we lost to the eventual Stanley Cup champions in 6. Now I'm going to take a look at the bracket to really determine how good we were. And we were Colorado's hardest matchup. So yeah, although we didn't win the Stanley Cup, after draft day and all those draft day trades, this team will have a serious shot. But this has been dynastic. This is not the last time you will see the Mississippi Misfits. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.